Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
If you know me, you know I hate Thanksgiving. I'm sorry. I'm a hater. What can you say? I'm a hater.
Gosh.
But I mean, yeah. The reason I hate Thanksgiving is also I don't like the food. I'm sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm very picky. I don't really like Thanksgiving food.
Yeah, I do. So I'm not even going to agree with you there.
Yeah, it's okay. I mean, yeah, no, I know that's a very unpopular opinion that I have, but I do like the macaroni and cheese.
I feel like people go very strongly either way a lot of the time.
Really?
Like, you either hate it or you, like, love at least one aspect of it, you know? You're like, oh my gosh, I love this. Yeah. But I don't know. I just think it's, like, cozy food. So it's like, you know.
For sure. Oh my gosh, sorry. I just got so excited and realized they got excited too. Because as we're talking right now, Savannah.
Yeah.
Stranger Things is coming out tomorrow. Tomorrow.
See, that's another reason we are hyped for Thanksgiving.
I am lit for Thanksgiving 2025.
Yeah.
For Stranger Things.
Yeah.
That's my plan. If anybody's curious what I'm doing, I will be eating some macaroni and cheese and watching Stranger Things.
Yeah. I mean, that sounds like a great plan.
So.
See, we looked up the time that it's released. And
do you know?
I'm disappointed that it's later in the day.
Yeah.
Like, I get why they're doing that, but also, like, why can't you just have it released, like, at midnight or something?
I completely agree. Also, I feel the same way currently as we're sitting right now, live in the studio for you watching. My friend is in the top 5 on Squid Games. It's every single episode has came out at 3 a.m. on Tuesdays, except for this one.
Oh.
The finale. We're recording right now.
Yeah.
By the time we're done recording, I will be able to look it up and see who won. So, I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
I really hope he won.
He made it all the way.
Yeah, to the top 5. There's 5 left.
That's pretty cool.
There's 1 challenge left.
Yeah.
So, we'll see. I hope he does player 398. Yeah. Trinity. Love you, Trinity. I really hope he wins. So, you guys will be able to see if he won, by the time this comes out. So, hope it's you, Trinity.
Hope so. I do want to mention, though, we did move on from it, but taking it back, Stranger Things, it's out at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Thanksgiving. And that's why I'm annoyed.
Yeah. Because Savannah wants to go to bed at 8 p.m. Eastern time.
No, like, I just wanted to watch it after I ate dinner.
No, I get that.
Like, you eat... Like, I don't know about your pet family. We eat dinner, like, early on Thanksgiving. It's more of, like, a lunch, you know?
Yeah, so I have to go to 2 Thanksgivings.
Yeah.
So I do, like, an 11 and then, like, a 3:30. So
right, so, like, afterwards
like
would be, like, the time to watch it. But they're like, no.
Yeah.
At night.
No, sorry, you have to wait. But, like, maybe they want it to be a little spooky, a little scary, a little dark.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Because, like, it's, the upside down. Also, if you're watching this right now, as this episode is airing... If, we're not, to the football fans out there, that's our people.
Yeah.
The football fans. But no, fun fact
Go Birds.
No, for real, go Birds. But the football game, I'm such a fake fan. I don't know which football team is playing on Thanksgiving Day.
Me either.
But the halftime show is Post Malone. So
okay.
If you're on Thanksgiving, need something to watch, Post Malone's going to be doing the halftime show, so... Love Posty. I will be watching that also. And that will not be at 8 p.m.
Is there only one? Or is there, like,
there's probably
multiple?
Only one, yeah.
No, there's... I mean...
1 or 2.
It looks like there's multiple.
Oh, maybe.
There's a lot.
Oh, how many? 3.
Like...
Excuse me. Not Savannah looking up the football schedule.
I know. No, I'm just trying to... What? It's the 27th.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. My guess is that there's 2. There's definitely not more than 3.
3, I think.
Yeah.
But which one is Post Malone? Halftime.
Oh,
that's what
the main one. I think it's Kermit. The Chiefs, are the Chiefs playing?
Let me see. He will be
people are not tuning in to hear us talk about football.
Okay, but we are for Post Malone. Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Cowboys, Chiefs.
Yeah, Chiefs. So yeah, sorry.
He's for the Chiefs. I feel like
he's a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the Cowboys fan. I love that for him. And the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders will be there too. I bet they'll be performing with him. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that. Right. Well, yeah. Oh, but also, if you were curious, I call Kermit. Dang, what's his name? He's the quarterback of the Chiefs. I can't think of his name, but everybody's like screaming at me. But I call him Kermit the Frog because he sounds like Kermit the Frog when he talks, and not in a negative way, like in a positive way. Oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. I call him Kermie.
Does he? I probably pay less attention
I need
to
you
football
to
than you do.
Just do a video. Just say Patrick Mahomes talking. You gotta hear him. You gotta. The people. I promise.
Okay. What specific video do you have on?
No, just anything.
Talking.
Yeah.
Talking like Kermit the Frog.
Yeah, no, it's a very well-known thing, guys. He sounds, I mean, his voice is just very high-pitched and it's very nasally, so it sounds like Kermit.
I don't know. Oh, wow. He has videos with a Kermit the Frog.
Wait, actually, I didn't know that, and I love that.
Wait, let's see.
Patrick Mahomes hates an entire NFL team.
Okay.
They turn him into a cartoon character. All because Kermit's voice
is he actually going to talk?
No, he's not going to.
Raiders players eventually turn Mahomes.
It's fine. Okay. Everybody else other than Savannah will know exactly what I'm talking about, that he sounds like Kermit.
We're going to have to look it up afterwards because I can't find a video right now.
But yeah, anyway, football talk over. We do have some movie reviews for you. We do. Yes. We saw many since we've last seen you. We saw Carpenter's Son with Nicolas Cage. Crazy.
It was...
I was not expecting it to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, it was cool. It was a version of, like, Jesus' story told in a way that you really don't see
but
it
they
as.
But they don't mention
no.
that's his name at all.
No. So it's like
up for interpretation.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but it's like a very... I don't know even the word to describe it. It's like just a different POV.
Yeah.
Of the story. I don't like it. It was it's fun. But Nicolas Cage's acting, it was just taking me out the whole time. Oh, there were so many lines. I was just cackling. Like, he was definitely being serious. But I was definitely cackling.
Yeah.
So. But then we saw The Running Man.
Yes.
Guys.
Running Man?
So good. So good. Really good. If you can go see a movie, you want a good little movie for Thanksgiving if you're bored, go see The Running Man. It was so good.
Yeah. No, definitely.
I loved it.
Running Man.
But last and certainly not least, I saw Wicked yesterday, guys.
Okay, I can't say my opinion yet. I didn't see it, but
I did go to the early premiere. Yeah, it's not even out as me and Savannah are sitting here recording. But
yep.
I can't spoil it for Savannah, but it was no words. I still haven't even processed it. It's not even been 24 hours, and I truly have been changed for good after that movie. So, after you guys go see Running Man, go see Wicked.
Double feature.
Yeah. Yeah, like what, like, you know Barbenheimer?
Yes, Barbenheimer, but this
Wicked
is like...
Man.
Wicked Man!
Do a Wicked Man weekend.
Yeah.
That's my recommendation to you.
Yeah, honestly. Let's make that a thing.
I'm saying, why is it not a thing? We gotta make it one.
Yeah. Except we never saw Barbenheimer because we didn't see.
I saw Barbenheimer.
Wait, did we see Oppenheimer?
I saw Barbenheimer.
I definitely saw Barbie more than once, but I don't remember if I saw Oppenheimer or not.
You would hate Oppenheimer.
I don't think I did.
But I didn't do it in one day. I saw Barbie Friday and then I saw Oppenheimer Saturday. Yeah, but I did do it in the same weekend. I love both movies. Yeah. Both are great movies. Yeah. So. Savannah would not like Oppenheimer, though. I'll tell you that right now. Don't even. So? It's very long. Just don't even. You would not like it.
I might. You don't know. You know.
No, okay. You gotta just trust me. Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah. But if you don't have anything else, Savannah, we can get into some tarot.
I feel like we've already, I feel like, been all over the place, but honestly, I'm loving the vibe.
That's the way my day. I said before we even started recording, Savannah, this episode, sorry.
Yeah.
My brain is nothing but scattered today.
I feel like both of our brains are kind of like that today.
Like scrambled eggs, that's my head.
Yeah.
Today. So, that's how I feel.
Scrambled, but also we're going to get to all the points we want to get to.
Oh.
But, are they going to be in the right order? No.
Oh, yeah, no. And it's okay. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. It really doesn't. So. All right, what's our card?
Strength. No.
Strength?
No. God, why?
Yeah, strength. It's the font is a little weird.
The T is crazy.
Yeah.
It's strength reversed.
Oh my gosh, I'm actually a little bit sick of all the reversed cards. Like, can we stop doing reversed?
I feel like we haven't actually had that many other than the last 2 weeks.
Wait, I feel like we get a lot of reversed.
Well, it's 50-50.
I know. Okay, so strength, the astrological correspondence. Leo.
I knew it because I saw the lion.
Yeah. So the strength card reminds us that true power comes from within. Through patience, gentleness, and compassion, one can overcome obstacles without resorting to physical aggression. The woman and the lion, which are on the card, signify that we need to tame the beast within ourselves to find balance. Okay. So reversed represents struggle, anger, rage, and pride.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I
am struggling to be so real with you.
You know what? We need to.
That's okay. We're gonna find balance and strength. Okay, that's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna be fine. And you know what? It's funny. That's also the themes of Wicked for Good. So go see Wicked for Good.
Perfect.
Not sponsored. But also, go rate and review us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, please. Mm-hmm. But if you want to get into your story, Savannah.
All right, let's do it. So this week I figured, why not, focus on what this week is, Thanksgiving. Okay? Mm-hmm. So I know last week I mentioned Thanksgiving too, but, we're doing Thanksgiving because it's literally tomorrow. So.
Yes.
And also I figure, a lot of people are probably traveling right now.
Totally.
Such a big travel day, the day before Thanksgiving. So I'm going to be talking about just like the history of Thanksgiving. Listen, I know when you say history, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, boring. But, this stuff is interesting, okay?
It's interesting. And honestly, it's important that we get the history out there, honey. Because they be trying some weird things.
Yeah, like there's some stuff in here that like I didn't really realize was true, or like maybe I didn't think about. Mm-hmm. And we're just gonna go through it together, okay?
Nice. I'm excited.
So the first Thanksgiving, we're all of us Americans were taught in school the story of the first Thanksgiving. So what do you know about like the typical school story of the Thanksgiving?
Yes, so the settlers, they came over on the Mayflower, right, on this boat. And then at first, what I remember is that, everything was peaceful at first, and then all of a sudden, then boom, bang, shablam, everybody's fighting, and then the settlers take over. That's what I know.
But with Thanksgiving in general, though.
Oh, they have a meal and then something goes awry. That's all I can really remember.
Okay. So, all right. I think what we're told in school, like, that part of it with them fighting and everything definitely comes up. But I feel like that was taught to us later in the years. Mm-hmm. But in, like, elementary school, like, 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, they really just say, like, oh, well, the Pilgrims came over and they were immediately just, like, best friends with the natives there. And they stayed best friends and they had a feast. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. But then I feel like at my school, they were like, and then there was a fight.
Yeah.
But, like, it wasn't, like, dwelled upon,
Yeah, they really, it was just
like, they're having a great party, like a great dinner. Fun.
Yeah.
Fun time.
Yes. Yeah. So, anyway, we all know this basic story of the Pilgrims. They come to the new area, and then the Native Americans, they, like, help them to hunt and teach them to grow crops. And then when it comes time to harvest, then they all have like a lot of food and they share and celebrate because they're like, oh my gosh, you guys helped us, we're gonna share it. So but like, is this the real story?
No. My guess and my assumption is no.
Yeah. All right, so a little bit of backstory for those of us who did not learn this in school, any non-Americans that didn't learn some of this in school. In the 1600s, Spanish, French, Dutch, Swedish, and English colonizers, boo,
big boo,
all went to the American continent to basically take over.
Yeah.
Just, the covering all the bases here. Native Americans, they generally greeted the newcomers with, like, hospitality, actually. They're, like, cautiously meeting them. They're like, okay, these people, like, we're gonna welcome them. They have goodwill towards them, and seemingly they were, like, a little bit impressed with the technology that they brought over, like their ships and guns and, like, metal tools and stuff, because, I mean, it's different from what they had.
Yeah, it was way more advanced.
Yeah. So, however, they were, a little taken back by, their appearance, because they're wearing different clothes. They have a different language, they behaved a lot differently. And yeah, so the natives, they didn't, like, necessarily fight right away, because they're just, like, expecting them to be good people.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
And I think what I kind of gathered is if the colonizers, if they came onto the land immediately fighting, then obviously they're gonna fight back.
Of course.
But if they're just walking in, they would greet them peacefully.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So also we were taught in school and stuff that America was, like, this vast unclaimed land.
Totally,
right?
Totally.
Like, when they teach, like, about the colonization, they're like, oh yeah, like, it was untouched, there was nobody really there.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, there was a few tribes, but, like, there's no one really there.
Mm-hmm.
Not true.
Not true.
So there were actually, and it's like, I feel like I knew this, but you don't really realize until you start to, like, look into it more.
Right. I mean, you definitely don't question it either, because it's school.
Yes.
Like, why would those people lie to you? That's what you think.
Yeah.
But
yeah. But no, there were people in, like, every part of the country. It was literally just full of people. Indigenous people.
Obviously. Yeah.
And they were just not like the Europeans that came in. And the Europeans were too pretentious to say that there were people here, basically, because they're like, well, they're not really people.
Yeah. Or also, I feel like they're like, well, we want to make us not look that bad. Like, we're not going to steal these people's lands. Like, we would never do that. We're just taking what's free and what's already,
Yeah. And it's because, like, they don't have, it's not set up the same way as Europe was with, like, different countries and stuff, I guess. Yeah. So they're like, oh, well, it's not technically claimed.
Yeah. Technically. Yeah. Quote unquote. Yeah.
So actually, when they came over, the settlements they were, like, set up right next to native encampments. Like, they're all just neighbors,
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, when I was learning about this as I was younger, like, I don't think I really pictured that,
No,
them being, like, intertwined, but they kind of were.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, when the European settlers came and, like, set these up and everything, they carried foreign illnesses with them.
Great.
And a lot of the native people contracted these illnesses, and they started dying at high rates. And cool. This is another thing that was like a, I don't know, like a epiphany to me. I don't know, like, something that I was like, wow, that I should have realized this before. But, like, yeah, the colonizers, like, back in the day, the Europeans did not bathe as often. I mean, yeah, if you hear stories of, like, the 1600s and stuff, yeah, no, they didn't. It wasn't normal to bathe, like, every day, or even more than once, like, every few weeks.
Yeah, also, they're coming over from England and over there on boats. So, like, there's not even, like, it's not like today's boats where there's bathrooms and showers and stuff.
But what I'm saying is, even when they're over in their own country, I think
they're still not
part of the reason they had some of these illnesses is because, like, there's a high density of population, and they don't bathe as often as they should.
Yeah. So then they're already dirty and sick, and then they go on a boat. Yeah. And then they get even more dirty and sick, and then they're just double, triple,
and then
bring it over to the people who've never had any of those kind of diseases before ever.
Yeah. They don't have those diseases because they're clean. Yeah. And they are spread out.
Yikes. That's a nightmare. Yeah. That's a nightmare.
Yeah.
And that's just disgusting. Because imagine these people and how they smelled.
I know.
No. And imagine being nice to these people. No, that's mean. But like... No, but like, and then they're gonna still be mean. That's right. So like being a bully and then also being nasty and like also killing so many people. Like that's just so crazy. That's so evil.
It is crazy.
That's so evil.
You know what's even crazier? Like the indigenous people, like they did bathe often, like you know how you should, and then they tried to teach the newcomers how to bathe because they figured they didn't know how. They're like, here, this is how you wash yourself.
Stop. They're too good. They're just too pure.
I know.
Wow, that's so nice.
Right.
I wonder if they listened. Like, do you think they started bathing more?
I don't know. I don't think so. So after a large amount of Native people died from these foreign illnesses that were brought over, it unfortunately made it way easier for colonizers to take over. And, you know, they actually didn't only take over the land. Did you know that they also kidnapped and sold Native Americans into slavery?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
They stole the people. I mean, unfortunately, that's not very shocking to me, but it's still terrible nonetheless. Like... They're so evil.
I know. The history of what colonizers...
And they're just so greedy.
And just like today's Americans, you know, history.
Yeah.
Like what people have done to Native people is just horrible.
Yeah, it's horrible, and it continues to be horrible at this very second, even that we're speaking. So
yeah,
it's insane.
So... all of that to say, to a lot of Native people, Thanksgiving is a reminder of all of this.
Yeah.
So that's why I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah.
You know, and for a lot of people, it stands as a day of mourning for, like, you know, all of the lives lost from America being colonized and us being here. But, you know, that's not the end of my story yet. I just want to mention that. So I want to get into the actual day of like the first Thanksgiving quote.
Okay.
So, you know, like I said in the story, it was like, oh, like they invited them to come and like they shared in this big feast, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So part of this stuff is true. So the Mayflower did bring settlers over from England, like you said, the Mayflower. And they landed in what is now Plymouth, Massachusetts. And in 1621 is when they held a 3-day feast.
3 days is so crazy.
Yeah. And members of the Wampanoag tribe attended. So that is true. There were some Native Americans that attended. But also... the naming of Thanksgiving might not be totally accurate to what this was, because typically when these like settlers had a Thanksgiving, it was a fast. So what they called a Thanksgiving was like not eating.
The complete opposite, actually.
Yes. So this feast would actually have been called like a rejoicing, like a celebration.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah. So that's like up in the air for like, is this the first Thanksgiving? But like, I guess people call it.
Yeah.
So. And they probably ate some of the stuff that we usually eat, like turkey. And actually, now that I'm looking at that's kind of where it ends. Turkey. Then they also had like seafood.
Oh.
Because near the beach.
Yeah.
And they also had probably a Wampanoag dish called naswamp, which is a porridge made of cornmeal.
Okay.
And I mean, they probably like had corn too.
Yeah,
and, like,
for sure.
and stuff.
Some vegetables, yeah.
And the tribe members who attended were actually not invited.
Oh.
So this was supposed to be just like their thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But what happened was so before this feast started, the leader of the tribe, they declared an alliance with the settlers, and so if they were under attack or anything, they would like go and help them, basically.
Okay, yeah.
So they end up hearing gunshots go off, and they're like, let's go check that out. But they find out that the pilgrims were shooting their guns off because they were hunting.
Oh, okay.
For the feast.
Oh, okay.
So then they come up and they're like, wait, you guys are having a feast? And they're like, yeah, we are. So they're like, we're joining. So they join in.
Listen, yeah, I agree with them. I would do the same.
So yeah, so they joined in the feast, and that was that.
Love that.
So I mean, in a way, it's like, yeah, that is a snapshot of like something that did happen, but there's just so much more to it.
Yeah, you're taking a magnifying glass to a very bad situation. You're like, look at this one good thing that's happening. Like, yeah, I'm sure they had a great meal together.
Yeah.
And then you move back from the magnifying glass and you're like, oh.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, everything else. Yeah.
Yeah. So this tribe and the local settlers, they, like had an alliance, like I said, but that only lasted about one generation.
That's not long at all.
Because the tribe leader, he passed away and his son took over, and tensions began to rise between the groups.
I see.
Then he went, like the new leader, he went to go visit the settlers to discuss. And we're like, okay, like how can we be more peaceful again? And mysteriously, he died while he was there.
That's not suspicious at all.
Right, I know. Of course, after this, things stayed tense between the groups, and more settlers were arriving, every year. And eventually a coalition of various tribes in the area was formed to protect themselves, because they're like, okay, all these people are coming and we don't know what to expect with them.
They had to.
And by fall of 1675, attacks on colonial settlements and settler attacks on native encampments were common. So they're like just fighting. They're fighting. So yeah. Yeah. And it's just so unfortunate, because you're right. It is just like a magnifying glass to like this little thing. And that's what people decide to like make Thanksgiving into.
I mean, of course it is, because they're like, yeah, we have to look at the one good thing that happened. Because what else is there to celebrate? Nothing good.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also want to bring up a few hundred years later. So we were talking about 1600s. Now we're moving to the 1800s, because that's when Thanksgiving officially became a holiday.
Okay.
In the US. In 1863.
Okay.
President Lincoln. So Lincoln actually, he declared that the last Thursday in November was the day of Thanksgiving. It was basically put into place to improve relations between the North and the South.
Did it work?
I don't know. But obviously, yeah, like Lincoln was president around the time of like the Civil War, right? Like,
yeah. So
yeah, he's like, we need somehow to like get these groups to like each other again. Let's make them thankful for everything. Yeah, like make the country come together. But it's just so crazy that it's supposed to be, it's just modeled around this idea of the first Thanksgiving of like the Native Americans and the Pilgrims coming together. And when Thanksgiving officially became a holiday, just the year before, there was like a large massacre of Native people.
Oh my God.
By Lincoln. So... Like, okay, let me tell you about it.
Wow. Wow.
There was a mass execution of Dakota tribe members. There were... So basically what had happened is there were corrupt federal agents, and they kept the Dakota Sioux tribes from receiving food.
Wow. Okay.
And so they fought back, obviously. They're like, okay, we want food. And this resulted in a war, the Dakota War of 1862, which, side note, did I learn about this in school? No.
I don't remember it, surely.
Like, why do they not teach us this? It's crazy. Anyway, at the end of the war, Lincoln ordered 38 Dakota men to be hanged.
That's insane. Low-key, they don't teach us that because it's like, in their head, they're like, that's not our history. That's their history.
It is our history.
It is our history, but like
I know what you mean.
That's like their mindset. That's like their history because it happened to them. But who did it? We did. Not me, but Abe. That's insane. That's actually insane.
So yeah, that happened, and then the year after, they're like, let's make Thanksgiving a holiday. And say that we're thankful that the Native Americans helped us to plant crops.
No, because honestly, like the Native Americans, like they're not mad enough. They are. They totally are. But like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So, like, yeah.
No. I'm just sitting here with anger and rage in my heart.
I know. So Thanksgiving is basically built on this imaginary union of early settlers and the Native Americans, and in truth, as we kept saying, they were only peaceful for a short amount of time. And yeah.
And see, this validates me and why, and this is just another reason to hate Thanksgiving.
No, I have something else to turn.
Okay, well, good. No, we need positivity. But that's a good reason to hate Thanksgiving.
Yeah, well, we hate that version of Thanksgiving.
For sure.
But I think there's still a good reason to like Thanksgiving. And this is actually how I've been viewing it the past, like, at least 5 years, like a while now. Yeah. I've been viewing it this way. But you just gotta like see it in a new light and not paint that story, you know?
Make it your own holiday.
Kind of. So we, don't bring up like this story of the Pilgrims and Native Americans because like we don't. Yeah, that's just not it. No. We can, but to focus on the values of like togetherness and generosity and gratitude and like family and like just all of that stuff. Because like,
totally.
Even though, it's built upon this idea that is kind of not, I mean, it's just not a good story.
Yeah.
Like not a true story, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. It still is built on these values of like, okay, yeah, like let's be thankful for things,
No, totally.
So,
and they give it to us off work, so we might as well at least be thankful for that.
Exactly. Like, do you see what I'm trying to say?
No, for sure.
It's like,
no, for sure. Like, yeah, I mean, the thing, unfortunately, like the negative stuff has already happened, and we can't do anything to change that.
Yeah.
And this is a holiday, and we still can't do anything to change that. So we might as well be thankful for everything that we do have, I guess.
Yeah, and like
you have to look at it like that because,
yeah,
and you have to.
We can take it as a time to, just look back on these things, and we don't want to erase everything that's happened either. Like, I'm not saying to not think about, all of the
don't forget
tragedy.
Don't forget the bad.
Yeah, but
you don't have to dwell on it either.
We don't. Yeah, and we don't need to like have this imaginary story in place.
Yeah, we don't have to fake Thanksgiving, guys.
Yes,
we can just be real. We can just really be real.
Yes. And you know what? If we can, I think I saw there were like some Native American like things you could support, like groups to support and stuff.
Yeah. That's cool.
I think I saw one in one of the links I was looking at. I'll see if I can find it again. But
we'll link it below.
Yeah. But also one last thing I want to say. A lot of the Thanksgiving foods that you say you hate,
Like, sorry.
are indigenous to America.
Well, sorry. I'm picky.
So I just think that's cool.
No, that is cool.
Like, that traditional Thanksgiving things are, like, indigenous to America, which actually that is the one part that I like that kind of traces back to the, like, quote, original Thanksgiving. Like, turkey, corn, beans, pumpkin, maple.
Sorry, I had to.
Maple, wild rice, potatoes, etc.
Yeah. All very much so Thanksgiving foods.
Native.
Yeah. I love that. Yeah. I'm glad that the meal is, like, real, you know? I might not like it, but at least it's, like, real and legit.
Yeah, I mean, parts of it.
I mean, yeah, I know they didn't have no cranberry sauce and stuffing back then, but...
Yeah.
You know. Similar things, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever make a turkey hand at school for Thanksgiving? Yes. That's really, honestly, what I remember the most. So that's cool for me.
Yeah.
Like, I just remember always coloring the hands.
Yeah.
For a turkey.
All right. Well, that's my story. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys. I'm so excited to go watch Stranger Things. I can't. That's what I'm thankful for this year, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for Stranger Things. I'm not.
Does your family do that? Like, go around and say what you're thankful for?
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
Adriana has made us do either. I think it was her. So I don't know. Someone in my family started that in a few years ago, and like, I'm like,
yeah.
It's so cheesy. Just go around. What are you thankful for?
Yeah.
I mean, it is sweet, but
no, it's cute. It's cute. There's just no. I'm not.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really feel like participating. But
that's funny. My family, we play poker.
Yeah,
I'm a gambler, so I can't wait to go gamble.
I'm excited.
Hopefully, I win some money. Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. Savannah always asks me where my gambling, comes from. It's my family.
Yeah.
Love a good gambling, but yeah, I am excited for that. Gambling and Stranger Things.
Yeah.
But okay, guys, you know how I feel about Thanksgiving. I do not have a Thanksgiving story for us. I have a crazy story. Crazy.
Yeah, I think we got enough of it from mine, so it's okay.
That's you know what? True. We'll give you something else to ponder about. I can't promise you it's much more like it's not really negative. It's just very questionable. I have a mystery. I've been telling too many mysteries because it's irritating my soul not having the answers.
Yeah.
But they're too cool stories to not tell you. So I have for you the mystery of Sycamore Knoll. I can't even say it. Sycamore Knoll.
Okay.
It sounds, to me, even the name just sounds like a secret code word. Like,
It kind of does.
I mean, obviously the knoll, like the grassy knoll, that's, that's what I think about. And then I just automatically go to the Umbrella Academy and it's like, we got the suitcase and we got to go to the Sycamore Knoll. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And it's honestly not too far off.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So maybe that's, maybe whoever named this was feeling the same vibe as I am.
Yeah.
So this story takes us to Malibu, Southern California. Let me just sing Malibu by Miley Cyrus.
Why is that immediately what I thought of too?
I was going to sing it, but then I was like, you know what? I'll spare the people this time.
Yeah.
So this story, the Sycamore Knoll, it's been happening for years and years and years and years, but it's only gained popularity way more recently. So I know I've been into telling more newer mysteries, myths, and legends lately, and here we just are. Because I want to know what's going on. And also, I like the fact that we still have current mysteries, myths, and legends.
Yes.
Because it makes me believe in them more. Like, if we could just solve everything, then I'd be like, nothing's true. But
exactly.
No, this is a mystery, so let's just remember that, okay? I don't have all the answers. Specifically, we are 6.6 miles off the coast of Malibu in the ocean.
Okay.
In the middle of the ocean. So 6.6 miles off the coast of Malibu is a curious underwater structure known as Sycamore Knoll. This place has gained popularity all over the world and people discuss it and have many different conspiracy theories. So let's get a little bit more into it. The Sycamore Knoll. It's this underwater structure and it essentially looks like a raised bump on the ocean floor that has like this flat tabletop-like top. So go ahead and Google Sycamore Knoll.
Okay.
It's only going to be, and go to Instagram if you want to see a picture of it, if you're not watching the video. It's just like an underwater map. So it's not like a great picture of it, but you can see like the outline and the shape of it.
Yes.
Opposed to like the rest of the ocean that's under there.
Yeah.
So it lies 2,000 feet below the surface. So it's deep in that ocean, honey. It is deep in that. So it's 6.6 miles out and 2,000 feet down. So it is far. But let me tell you why it's such cause for so many conspiracy theories. So, I mean, because if we're being real, all I really have for you guys is that this is some weird land raised up on the bottom of the ocean floor. Okay?
Yeah.
That's just, if I'm being really legit, that's what it is. But there's other things that are surrounding this that make it a little bit more weird. And also, like, it is weird. Go see the picture. It's strange. Like, I don't know. I mean, the Earth can just definitely make something like that for sure. But also, it does look really weird.
It kind of,
It looks kind of purposeful. To me, anyway. But,
it's got, like, columns.
Right. And also, if this sounds like a little bit familiar to you, I did cover something called the Yonaguni Monument in episode 145. And it was essentially this kind of similar like structure underneath the water in and around Japan. And so there was some things going on with that one too. So, this is not just like some weird thing. There are weird things in the ocean around the world. But this one is special, okay?
Okay.
Let me tell you why. This structure, the Sycamore Knoll itself, was visible on Google Earth in 2014. Confirmed it was visible until 2014.
Okay.
But today, 2025, as we sit here and breathe right now, all images of the formation have been erased completely on all Google Maps, on all maps, on any map, like an Apple map, a Google map, any kind of map like that, blurred.
Okay, that's blurred. Weird.
You can't see it. You can try, you can't. You can't do it. Weirdly enough, though, the structure is still visible on other mapping tools, such as like fishing maps, like on like a boat type thing. So
that immediately makes me suspicious.
Right. As it should. As it did everybody else in the world once they realized, oh, we can't look at this anymore. And we definitely used to be able to look at it because it's been talked about for many years. Even before it was blurred, people had conspiracy theories about it. We'll get into that. But then they blurred it. And so then obviously, guys, that wasn't smart. If I'm just going to sit here and tell you, government blurring something after it's been publicly accessible, it's always going to make questions. So like if you're trying to hide something, did not work out in your favor. So, yeah. Obviously, the blurring of this, it's really amplified the conspiracies. And this area being blacked out on Google Maps is not the only weird thing going on. People have been watching this area for years and years because people consistently, I'm talking every year for many years, have reported seeing a cathedral-shaped flying aircraft that will fly out into the water because, this is like ocean. They'll fly out into the water and then down into the water. Gone.
Okay, remember when they were saying that there's aliens in the ocean right off of California?
Chat, do you remember that? So this is that story.
Okay,
this is that story. I was just about to get to that bullet point.
I'm like,
yes.
That literally
so,
the same thing?
Fun fact, I was gonna say that's why I had to cover this story. We have mentioned this and referenced this story the whole time we've had this podcast. Because guess what? Yeah, this is it. This is the story of the aliens in the water. So,
oh my god,
the fact that they have blurred it on Google Maps.
Yeah.
Is even crazier.
Yes.
When you think about that. Yes. Yes. People have also described seeing massive glowing objects plunging into the ocean without a single splash or sound. In the same area, obviously.
That's weird.
Yep. And so, due to all of this, countless online forums and on Reddit have been flooded with theories labeling this site as an underwater UFO base. Now, if you look at that and then look at the picture, you maybe think, that kind of does look like a UFO base to me.
Yeah, like, I could see it. I could definitely see it.
Like, it's very structured. to be just on the ocean floor and sand. Like, I don't know. Yeah. It's weird. But, so, you have to know. I'm not just going to be sitting here telling you conspiracy theories from Reddit. Okay, no, we have a little bit more proof than that. Backing up these claims that are being made on Reddit and other forums are testimonies from military insiders who have actually, maybe seen some things themselves. Yeah. So Congressman Tim Burchett recently revealed that a senior Navy admiral informed him of an unidentified object, which was the size of a football field, was moving 100 miles per hour underwater.
What?
And he witnessed it with his own eyes, like on the radar. So just something, he didn't know what it was, flying underwater at 100 miles an hour. That's the size of a football field. And of course, as you can, I'm sure, know, at this point in time, that is beyond all, capabilities that we currently have of technology, at least publicly.
Right.
So that's crazy. Adding more to the mystery, investigative journalist Jeremy Corbell recently released newly declassified footage captured aboard the USS Jackson back in 2023. It's a video that shows a lit up wingless aircraft rising up out of the Pacific Ocean. So that is specifically the video you're talking about when we're saying that the aliens are coming out of the ocean. So that is from 2023. And that is a video. You can see it if you Google it. And so, yeah. Also that report back in 2023 was just the start of this string of UFO sightings, essentially every single day, of people seeing them come out of the water in this area. So that's what started this whole thing.
Oh my God.
And not only are people seeing these things come in and out of the water, sure, maybe you can say, sure, maybe it's the US government with some new underwater technology, and maybe it is.
Right.
But people who are seeing this are saying that these UFOs are very easily able to come in and out of the water. So it's if these were new things that they were testing, it's not giving that they're very new and testing them out. People are saying that they seem like they know easily what they're doing.
Yes.
So,
and that it's already pretty developed.
Very much so. Done. It's not in a testing state.
Yes.
At least from their POV. But so I did mention that there were already all of these reports coming before they blurred the map, right? And there are countless stories that I could tell you from this area that has to do with UFOs and stuff. But there's two that I'm going to focus on because they're the most important ones, okay? So we know that this huge theory of that, the aliens might be coming out of the water. As we're sitting here in 2025, that theory has only been a thing since 2023. Let's remember this. See, when I was doing the research for this story, I'm like, oh, I know this. But what I didn't know is that all of these things are connected.
Okay.
Also in this area, the Sycamore Knoll area, in 2004, the most famous UFO evidence in our lifetime, as I would personally say, is the Nimitz Tic Tac video, right? Wouldn't you say? At least in our lifetime so far. And if you don't know what that is, in 2004, the military caught on video a unidentified flying object flying through the air, and it doesn't have any wings, and it's perfectly in the shape of a Tic Tac, flying up, down, left, right, any direction, defying all gravity, like Elphaba Throb herself.
Exactly.
So this Tic Tac, which we also reference every single episode here, also happened in the Sycamore Knoll area, in the same underwater area. And that was in 2004, way before they blurred the map of the Sycamore Knoll.
This is a little crazy.
Right. So, yeah, and it's just insane. And if you haven't seen that video of the Tic Tac, you need to go look it up right now. It'll be tagged below also. And so that was the first thing that's connected to this area. The second one, I must say, I have, of course, heard of the Tic Tac incident. I'm sure we probably all have if you're listening to this podcast. But I had not heard about this next one that I'm going to tell you about, which I would argue is maybe the craziest thing I've ever heard.
Ever?
Yeah. So let me just tell you. In 2019, only 6 years ago, Savannah, the famous Navy warship swarm happened. Okay. Swarm. Yes. So it was July of 2019. I'm trying to think. I had just graduated college when this happened. So I guess I was busy doing whatever I was doing back then.
Yeah.
But it was July of 2019 when U.S. Navy ships were sitting in the water off the coast of Southern California near this same area when they were completely swarmed by unidentified drones. Completely. I'm talking hundreds of drones swarmed these ships, which sounds crazy, right? But what's even more wild is that this actually ended up happening multiple nights, multiple different ships for like a month.
And they didn't find out who it was?
They didn't say who it was. And in one instance of that happening, some of the drones can be seen exiting into the water. So the Navy obviously was super questioned by like interviewers and, investigative, reporters and stuff like that. But obviously we don't have any real answers and we were never going to get them. So if that was them or if it I don't know, no answers. But I don't remember that happening in my lifetime. So that's crazy that it happened. Do you remember?
No.
Right.
No, I don't. That's crazy.
But all of that to say, there's been some weird stuff going on in this area for a long time.
Right.
Way before the blurring of the Sycamore Knoll.
Right.
So, wild. But anyway, getting back to the Sycamore Knoll itself. This flat structure, 2,000 feet down on the bottom of the ocean. It stretches 3 miles across and 2 miles wide. So, it's about 5 square miles.
Okay.
That's pretty big, honestly. And truly there's not much information like about what it really is, but what we do know that is that like topographically on a map, the Sycamore Knoll area is very different from the surrounding area.
Okay.
And it's just like a very unusual geographic formation,
Right.
Like it's just it's not like there's a statue down there. It's like completely man-made. Right. It's just like, but it's weird. It's just a little bit weird. It's like an underwater mountain in a way, but it's also not, it's like not perfect, but it's kind of like squarish,
Yeah. So all right. So obviously they have like, scans of this and that's how they're able to get these images, but have they actually been down there?
I don't think so. I think that's too far. So,
I see.
Yeah. So maybe one day we'll have the capability to go down there.
Maybe.
The aliens already have the capability to go down there. That's what they're saying anyway. Perhaps all of this to say this is the alien headquarters. That's what the theories are.
It sounded like it is. But
like, yeah. Like, I mean, what if it's not and it's just something regular? Like, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, that's just like a regular, like, little underwater mountain down there. It's just like regular, nothing. Like, there's just some fish in there.
I mean,
I guess
it could be. Either one could be possible.
It definitely could be.
I'm leaning towards the alien base.
Yeah. Or even like, which this is going to be crazy, honey. Y'all don't come after me. I personally think it's either an alien base or what if it's like a human military base? And they're just like testing the stuff, and it's all them.
I mean, honestly, I wouldn't even.
It wouldn't shock. Right.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock
me. Exactly. I'm like, I feel like it's not that too far off. So.
Yeah.
If any of you work in the Sycamore Knoll government base, let me know. I won't tell anybody. I just want to know personally.
Just DM us.
Just let me know. And if you just happen to know, like, oh, it is just sand, then just let me know. Yeah. I'm not going to tell anybody.
Yeah.
I just want to know. But that's the mystery of the Sycamore Knoll. And so perhaps if you want to see an alien, maybe you got to go down there.
Yeah, I want to go down there.
Me too, but we can't. The pressure. Under pressure.
Okay.
I'm gonna look actually before, because I want to know how many feet you can dive. How many feet can you dive?
Oh yeah, just can someone dive?
Okay. No, it's weird.
Okay,
no.
But has nobody gone in like a submarine?
Well, I still feel like that's too. Man, get out of here. Well. It says military ones. Up to 2,000. So.
Wait, and how much is it?
2,000. Oh. A little bit over 2,000. So. Right. I don't think we can get down there. Or that's at least what they say, ladies and gentlemen. That's at least what they say. Listen, I don't know. If you're an alien that lives in the Sycamore Knoll, let me know. You never know, I guess. But
see, I think that would be the perfect spot for an alien base because they know people aren't going to be able to get down there.
Exactly.
And also, I've always thought that aliens are in the ocean because there's some weird creatures out there.
Yeah. Super weird. And also, that's the last frontier other than space.
They seem otherworldly.
Yeah. The anglerfish, if you don't know what that is, look it up. That thing is real scary. Yeah. But, well, listen, I don't know. Now I'm just going to be thinking, I hope I dream about me being in the Sycamore Knoll with the aliens.
Honestly, yeah.
That's what I want. That's what I really want. But other than that, I really don't have anything else for you guys. What about you, Savannah?
No.
Okay, well then I guess we will see you guys next week.
Okay. Cue the music.